Look, straight from the soul with it. Yeah.
What's going on, everybody? Y'all Rex coming to you live with yet another video, and I want to talk to y'all about Lonzo Ball. So last night it was his debut game in the summer league. You know, it wasn't really a debut game. You know, I don't understand why people saying his Lakers debut. Like, it's just summer league. Like, I don't understand why they putting so much hype into it. But, you know, that's just what comes with being a Laker, you know, and putting on that Laker uniform. D'Angelo Russell had to go through it. Brandon Ingram had to go through it. Jordan Clarkson and Julius Randle, really not so much. They didn't really have to, you know, really go through that through summer league. But it started to get a lot more hype, you know, now that these guys are, you know, the number one and the number two picks or whatever, etc. But his performance was terrible. You know, he didn't play really well. And the main thing is, and this is what I try to speak. I come up here, I don't say I try. I come up here and I speak the truth. You know, the dislike gang came and got me the other day when I was talking about the Lakers and not getting the free agents. And as far as like Lonzo Ball and, you know, them, I felt like the Lakers should have went in the direction of getting Jerry West. You know, I just come up here, I give my opinion, and that's why I don't. You never see in my videos. You never see me disable the dislikes. You never see me disable my comments. Like I'm welcome. Like I welcome criticism, and you know I'm open to things that people say. So like I said, I feel as though like Lonzo Ball, he had a terrible game. He only scored 5 points. You could tell he was trying to. It's like as a shooter, you want to prove like, you know, you keep missing a shot. Like people are like, well, he didn't just drive to the basket and blah blah blah. Like as a shooter, if you shoot, you know you can make the shot. Like you feel like you can make the shot, so you want to just at least make one, so you could be like, oh, like I finally made it. Like, you know, you don't want to give up. So I think that, you know, he has to get a little bit more comfortable. What Lakers fans have to see, and what Magic Johnson has to see, is that it's going to take years. That's why I said I felt like drafting Lonzo Ball. Like, look at my recent videos. I said drafting Lonzo Ball would put us back a couple of years because it's going to take time. We were already in a rebuilding process. We had D'Angelo Russell, we had Jordan Clarkson, we have Julius Randle, you got Brandon Ingram, you got Abisa Zubac and Larry Nance. Okay, now we had got these guys over a period of time. Now you could have brought in somebody like Mark Jackson, or if you was gonna get Luke Walton, have Mark Jackson and Luke Walton, or try to find someone that can help them and get better with development. But at the same time, we were already moving in the right direction. And you went and got a player. Now it's gonna take him years. He has to bulk up. He has to, you know, people just thought that he was gonna come in and average like 30 something to 40 points. You know, even in the comment section, everybody was telling me, oh, the Lakers, oh, you got to be patient. We're going after this. And next year we're going to win 40, 30 or 40 games. And we're going, you know, Vegas is projected us to win 30 or 40 something games. And I'm like, look, bro, we're going to suck because, look, we don't even have a bench next year. And the fact that we didn't get any players in the draft, I mean, not in the draft, I'm sorry. We didn't get any players in free agency this season to make us better enough to win games. You know, we have to win. You have to realize, like, even though the Warriors were in a rebuild, like before, like people just see the Warriors now. I'm talking about when they sucked and they just drafted like Steph Curry, Draymond, and, you know, Klay Thompson, and they were on the rise. What people fail to realize, they went and they got players that could help them get better, that were veterans, that helped them get better. We didn't get that in this free agency, and that's what I'm trying to let people know. We didn't get that out of free agency, so it's going to be tough for us to win games next season. We don't have a bench. Jordan Clarkson's going to be in the starting lineup, and our bench is we don't have a bench. It's destroyed. So with nobody coming off the bench that can give us that firepower off the bench, if the starting lineup suck, we can't rely on our bench to come in and give us great points, give us enough points. And I think that Magic Johnson, looking in, he thought that when he was trying to figure out why Mitch Kupchak and Jim Buss wasn't going after these free agents, or why free agents, You know, it was the perception of him. It was like from the outside looking in, these free agents don't want to come there because Mitch Kupchak and Jim Butts. But the reality of the situation is the reality of the situation is the free agents, they were offered more money elsewhere. They were getting money elsewhere, so they was like, I'm not gonna go to the Lakers when I can go get money, you know, other places. So that's why they felt like they had to give Dang and Moskov more money too, because one, what people have to realize is the salary cap is going up now. So now you're going to have to pay these role players big money. If you don't pay these role players big money, then they're not going to come, and then you're going to be, your bench going to be depleted, and then your starting lineup is not going to, you got to let them build. And the thing is, in Lakerland, you have to be patient. And that's why I felt like we shouldn't have got rid of D'Angelo Russell. You've been hearing me, like, just go watch my recent videos and tell me if I haven't been right about the situation. We should have kept D'Angelo Russell. I still feel like, you know, D'Angelo Russell is going to be the point guard of today's generation. Now, people talk about the facilitator. It's a difference. Like, you have to look at Steph Curry. Today's league is Steph Curry type of players. That score first mentality. That's who D'Angelo Russell was. And look around the league. Look at all the point guards in the NBA. Majority of them, you don't see no pass first point guards. You know, so you have to wait and see, you know, because just because you're a facilitator, can you move without the ball? Is he a point guard of today's generation? Could he move without the ball? Could he catch and shoot? His form is not that great for a catch and shoot because it's a lot of tall players in the NBA. And they're going to attack this man. And that's why I said it's going to take years for the Lakers to get where they need to be. It's going to be the same process that Mitch Kupchak and Jim Butts had, but they were at least like already years in, so you should have gave them a little bit more time. But people don't want to give them that much time, so they felt like bring Magic Johnson and free agents gonna want to come. So we suck next season. And Paul George, if I'm Paul George, I'm looking at like, okay, do I want to go to a rebuilding Lakers that's gonna take me another 4 or 5 years to win, or I can go to the Cavaliers and be right to the championship? You get what I'm saying? Or I could go to the Rockets, or I can go, you know, I got to weigh my options. Magic Johnson comes out and he says, oh, we got rid of D'Angelo Russell because we needed a leader. So making it seem as though like, all right, we got Lonzo Ball because Lonzo Ball could be that leader that D'Angelo Russell isn't. So now you got so many fans talking about oh, well, Brandon Ingram is the leader. Brandon Ingram was making it, you know, was leading the team yesterday. And, you know, we seen, I can't remember who was the coach. When I was reading Laker Nation, reading the article from Laker Nation, they was like, Brandon Ingram is the leader. So who is your leader? Is it Lonzo Ball or is it Brandon Ingram? But, you know, when I said the dislike gang come out. But that's just my take on it. You know, Lonzo Ball is going to take some time. I think in the next game tonight, I think they play tonight. I think that he's going to be a little bit more relaxed, a little bit more calm now. You know, he has a lot of pressure on him. And I think that he's going to come out in the next game and he's probably going to average at least like, you know, 12 or 13 points or 14 points. But y'all get in that comment box, like, share, subscribe, I'm out.
Look, straight from the soul with it.